All right, here's a quick tip, right? This is referring to the Spohn, right, adjustable control arms. This is a Panhard bar, all right? What I'm doing right now is I have made my little adjustments, right, for the length. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tighten these up with a chit ton, okay, of thread locker, all right? And I'm gonna let it dry for 24 hours or so, maybe even more before I put this bar on. All right, why is that? Because I don't want it to come loose later. Now I want you to see my rear control arms, all right, the Spohn arms. Yeah, we gotta walk by the Jeep. All right, we get out here. All right, now up to, this is about 3,000 miles worth. All right, but they ain't coming loose, okay? Because I let the Loctite cure for 24 hours or more before I actually use them. All right, if you do that, you let it dry, right, and you put enough on there, you can't just put droplets. All right, droplets aren't going to work. You got to soak it. Okay, you got to soak it and then wipe off the excess. Damn, that's excess right there. I'm tired of haters. All right, get mad at me because I try hard, bastards. All right. You gotta soak it and you gotta let it sit. I know we all want to show our friends, right? And we want to make Facebook posts, okay? We want to show the world what we got, but sometimes you just gotta wait to do it right. You know, a lot of people have problems with these Spohn arms because they don't do it right. All right, I don't have a problem. I'm like at 3,000 miles right now. All right, and I just feel like I don't know what's wrong with some of y'all. Y'all are complaining and you actually just don't even know what you're doing. Your mechanic doesn't know what he's doing. You know, I don't apologize for it either. That's the truth. Complaining about something that's not even, you know, it's not even a bad product. You made it a bad product. All right, these ain't something, and I'm telling you, I never suggested these arms or Panhard bar to nobody, you know. You can buy them if you want, you can put them on if you want. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't adjust them right, you don't want to play the game right, all right, that's your own fault. You know, that ain't my problem. All right, I play the game right. This is going to sit in my garage probably for a couple days, and I know it's going to be damn tight. I'm going to come out with these, tighten it up, right, get me a lot of leverage, and then I'm just going to wipe up all this, the excess, all right, with a rag, you know, and then hot towel. Boom, it's done. All right, that's it. I mean, damn. All right, that's tip number one. Now, tip number two. All right, now let me go over this. The Dell Sphere. I have no idea how your little sphere joints are wearing out. Right, you have to adjust them all the time. I am not adjusting my arms all the time. I mean, that's ridiculous. If I was adjusting them all the time, they would already be garbage. Ask my wife. A garbage shit that pisses me off. All right, I'm not trying to buy something that makes me freaking mad. Alright? These don't make me mad. Alright, so if your spheres are tight, like they're supposed to begin with, and you're getting a clunk noise, that's because these aren't tight enough here. Alright? Your control arm attachment bolts here, whatever, they're not tight enough. I suggest, this is tip number two, over 200 foot-pounds of torque. I'm doing 225. Alright, and I have no sounds, no clank, no nothing. Alright, this is at 3,000 miles already. I don't have a single issue, okay? And since I don't have a single issue, I'm moving on to the Panhard bar. Now I'm gonna get ready to install that, all right? If I could get 40,000 miles, all right, before I gotta mess with these, I'll be happy. It's a performance product. I know what I bought, all right? I know what I bought. I know what they can do. You know, this is like a hot dam. You know, I'll whoop your ass, sea bass. Oh. Yep, no problems whatsoever. Hi. Alright, got it all tightened up. Alright, wiped down. It doesn't look bad. There is a lot of Loctite in there. Alright, and I don't have this just tight. Alright, this is fucktard tight. Okay, that ain't no joke. Alright, when you do it, you gotta do it right. I'm telling you. Look at it. It's just geometrically badass right there. Oh yeah, I took this, got to put this back in now that I see it, because what I did was, to keep it nice and even, I put it on the ground like that, and I couldn't, you know, with the little nipple on there, if you know what I mean. Alright, so I got to put that back on. But anyway, I'm going to let this dry, right, a few days, and I'll go ahead and put it on. Should be an easy install. Alright. Oh yeah, before I close it up, I want you to know I ordered this one on accident. So I might, you know, I'm thinking this might fail really quickly. That's alright. I'll just buy the one that I wanted. It was my fault. When I went back and, you know, looked at my order, I could have returned it, you know, but I absolutely did order the one I didn't want. And it was all me. But, oh well. We'll see how many miles we get out of these crappy bushings right here. You know, they're supposed to be good, but I don't think they are. I wanted the other ones. Alright? Alright, that's it. Oh, hot damn, one more thing. Alright. Now, it would be suggested you use red Loctite on this, but since, you know, I have geometry correction in the back, I really don't need this. Alright, it's kind of just to look cool. So I might take this to work, right, and tack weld it here, you know, here, and here, where it just don't move anyway, you know. If you don't need it, I do not suggest you get the adjustables unless you're trying to, you know, get a certain look out of it, right? Or you actually need the adjustments, okay? It's just, that's just my, you know, it's my opinion, that's my thought, you know, from me to you. Alright, you know, do what you can handle. It's basically what I'm getting at. If you can't handle it, just don't do it. Don't worry about it. You're not stupid, okay? You know, some things it's just things that, you know, naturally some people just don't want to have to deal with. That's why you don't, you know, that's why you don't like certain things. That's why people don't like Spohn. They just don't want to deal with it, alright? Ghetto. It's terrible. It's terrible. Needs new belts. Alright? Alright, I'm out. Alright, so I went ahead and did it. Alright, I went to work. Alright, this is like next day or so, right? I've been filming for a couple days now. I gave it some giant tack welds, alright? So it doesn't come loose. Okay, I don't need this to be adjustable anymore. Alright, it's adjusted to where it needs to be. Alright, I already have correction kits, alright, under my truck. Alright, so I don't need any more correction here, alright, when it comes to the Panhard. Just like the way it looks, you know. This is actually not even the bar I wanted from Spohn. Not Spohn's fault, my fault. I didn't order the right one, but I'm gonna put this one in anyway for fun. Alright, wear it out and then just go ahead and buy the one that I want. Alright, 2 bolts. Super simple. One there and one there. Alright, and that's it, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Give it a shot, torque it down. Alright, and then drive around a little bit. Yep. Ooh. Come on now. Loose. And come on. Alright. Okay. Son of a bitch. Your ass is mine. I don't want to do this actually a little. Trust me. Thanks. I think I like it. Shit. It's not a smart idea. Well, watch this, fucker. Yeah. Power glide. I don't know what that's all about. I said it. I said it. Oh, you bitch, mate. Bitch. It's a craftsman too. I'm still fucking up. That's this one. Hell, I'm doing. But I'm gonna do it. my air tools. But I'm not going to use them because not everybody has access to an air compressor, all right, and air tools. Just showing that you can do this with simple hand tools. And I like doing it anyway. I like hurting my hands and fingers. Come on, yes. Oh! Yeah. Oh, my pinky sucks right now. Ooh, love hurts, you know. Love hurts. You're not even coming off. You're just spinning like an asshole. Come on. Oh! The back of my fucking hand. Oh, it's like a... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go slower. Jeez. It's gonna leave a fucking mark. It's worse when it's a little cold outside, too. Yeah. Why do you make this thing so long, dude? Come on. I'm so retarded and my pinky is just throbbing right now. Oh, you're a dick. Oh. Damn. It does still hurt. Ooh. Okay. Looks like it's gonna work out pretty good here. Pain is dissipating. Don't worry, folks. I'm okay. Come on. There are easier ways to do this, and I kind of suggest that. But like I was saying, it's like getting a tattoo, right? You go get it because it hurts. Come on. There we go. Looks like it's not going to give you too much trouble. Oh, my pinky is just blasted. Oh. All right, come on, Panhard. Look, that's going to look good up in there. Hell yeah. Okay. How does this look like? That's like... All right. Factory Panhard bar for sale, right? Find it on Craigslist. Damn, that thing's pretty weak. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, come on, baby. Does this even fit? Look at that. That's... Damn, Pro Comp. You are such an asshole. That better not make noise. It barely fits. Dickwads. Oh, look at that. I didn't even have to put a jack under this truck. Same thing for the front arms. I did it to begin with, but after that, I was like, you know what? I don't even need to jack the truck up. I don't even need to put a jack under here like the instructions say. I mean, you might want to follow the instructions, you know, but I've kind of come up with my own instructions for these Spohn arms. Yeah. Alright. And the other way, I'm only going to make it semi-tight right here. Yeah. Give it to me. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Now for this guy. Alrighty, it's getting there. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, yeah, I kinda like it right where it's at, alright? Nothing really moved, so this is kind of just a take out and put straight in. This is gonna be a dick. Probably don't have the size. Yeah, I got a lot more tools, you know, personal tools at work than I should. I guess what I'm trying to get at, tools that I should have at home, I don't, because I take them to work, and I leave them there because I'm too lazy to take them home when I need them. Okay, yeah, not too bad. I don't know what I want to put it at. Torquing them down. It's probably not that much. I'm going to choose my own. Alright, you guys, this video is pretty cool and all, but make sure you watch the 3,000 mile review video. Alright, I'm going to give you new torque specs, you know, ones that are going to stop clanking and banking if you have them. I'm going to tell you how tight your Del Sphere bushing should be, and how to tighten those without a torque wrench. Alright, a few little tips and tricks here and there. Ugh, damn, my hands hurt. Alright, I'm just going to do like, I don't know, 125 here. And son of a bitch face. Okay, here we are. This thing here. This is gonna be fun. Where are we gonna go? Come on. Ooh, should be tight enough right there. If not, I'll come back, torque it a little bit more. And that's about it. Damn, this thing looks hot. All right, when you're installing the Panhard bar, check it out. That one's got to be top. that little nipple's coming out the bottom, all right? The grease points, that's what I'm showing you. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, let me back out. Oh, wow. Yeah. Real nice. Oh, let's see a little farther back, huh? Oh. Yeah, the lighting kind of sucks. I'll get some better lighting. We'll do the 3,000 mile review next, right? For the arms in the front. Not in the front, but you know, in front of the Panhard bar. I'm gonna do the 3,000 mile review on that. All right, and then by then I already have driven around a couple days on this, and I'll tell you if it's even worth a chit or not. All right, looks good though. Looks pretty cool. All right, so there it is. Few tips in this video and the Panhard bar install. All right, these arms I'm not suggesting to anybody. I'm not saying run out and go and buy them or nothing and try to install them. You know, unfortunately, I'm not trying to bag on nobody. You just might not be mechanically inclined enough to install them. All right, they take a little bit of work on the installation, but once it's done, it's done. All right, and I don't have any problems with my arms. All right, that's it. I'm out.